Finally, we have the dumping we have been expecting for weeks already. Now the big question is, what are you doing in order to take profit of this? Are you selling or are you buying? Because in this channel, we have been saying all the time, when we get to this territory is the biggest zone to buy. Should we sell right now? Should we buy right now? How much should we buy right now? Are we going to continue going down, or are we going to start going up from now? This is the questions I want to answer in this chapter. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like. And that being said, let's start with the daily, guys. So I want to go first to the daily because we see how much we have been already oversold in the RSI. This doesn't mean that we're going to stop just because we are oversold, but if you can compare a little bit, like we are in territories we have been before in January at the beginning of the year, and after that we start see this consolidation, we start going up. Is that going to happen right now? I cannot say 100% that that's going to happen, but is this an area to buy in the daily? Yes, it is. How much? Well, I'm going to talk about that in a bit, but you can see this massive support over here. Also, we're going already to the 100. Let me see if I can put it over here. We're reaching already in the weekly really quick. We're just touching the 200 EMA. The 200 weekly, we're exactly right there. People saying that we're gonna have it as a support. I cannot really warranty that because I have been telling you all the time, pay a lot of attention what the weekly is happening. I'm not being bearish on the weekly, but I mean, you can see as well, I was saying we maybe create a small green valley. And if that happens, expect that we're gonna come to the other one, which is this one over here. The orange line is around the 47K. Are we going to go there? Probably. I mean, there's a high expectation we're going to go over there in the next weeks and months to come. So probably like during June, July, we could have something like this. But remember, the daily, we could see a bounce at least to the 10 EMA, which is the blue line that is sitting around the 68. We even maybe we don't even reach the 68. We just go to 66, which is this resistance we have right now. Before was a support. You can see all this area was a support, and now we just break it really easily. And why this is happening? This is happening because there is a lot of people still with sentiment. People still not believing that the bear market was there, and they just thinking that we're going to continue going up to the hundreds, and that the bear market already is over, never was there, and all this bull it need to capitulate. All of them need to sell in order the market to refresh the market and then continue going up as always. This happening all the time, guys. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, go to the description below if you want to have all this set up, because I want you to learn what actually happening in the market, so you don't need for anybody telling you I'm gonna play later something I just find as well. You don't need to be watching anybody in order to take decisions. You can make them yourself with the strategy I give you here for free. In the description below, there's the video. You can go there and smash the like if you like all that content completely for free. So what I'm expecting right now, I'm expecting we need to see a consolidation, or we need to start going up. But the decisions need to be taken now. Why now? Because we are in a territory that is a territory that we can start buying. How much I will buy here? I will buy a small percentage. It's just the daily, guys. The daily, you know already, is about 2 weeks. So we could continue going down for a certain time because the sentiment is really bad. We are again in strength fear. I have been saying many times, we just seeing a strength fear all the time. Whatever bounce Bitcoin have, we immediately go to neutral area, and that's not healthy. That's not healthy because it still means there is still a lot of bulls in the market that they think we're gonna go already to the 100 just when we have bounce. And all these people need to capitulate. All of them need to be completely shaken. The money need to go out of their hands in order for us to start a new chapter, a new bull market, and continue going up. But right now, we see there's still a lot of emotions in the space, and this is something as well that Chris Burniski agreeing with, and say early signs of emotion capitulation emerging, but far from apathy. And that's so true, guys. That's so true. Far still from apathy. And this is what we want. Now the market want to remove, but they are merging already. So this is a big alarm for all of us who want to buy. Because sooner or later, I do think there is a big probability. It's not 100%, but it's a big probability we're gonna go below the 60s. We're gonna go below the 60s. If we do that, that's gonna be a big area to buy, guys. And now I want to jump into the weekly, because in the weekly as well, Let me see. Yeah, we can see right here. We're holding an area, but we really, I mean, the time we still could continue, but I don't see any volume. So the question is, do we buy here or not? Because we can just, the Fortuna could just go like this and we continue creating another one, another Green Valley, and just go like this. That could happen, yes, but the most likely is not. So because we have this uncertainty, that's why it's really important to manage your portfolio. But in this case, like buying like 20%, it is fine if you buy in the weekly, because if you buy in the weekly, you want to sell in the next 6 months, 3 months. So it doesn't really matter if the price is at 60. And if we continue going down, because everybody say we're going to go to 40, I don't think we're going to go to 40. I mean, maybe around the 50s, 47. If we go below, this would be amazing. If we go to 40, would be amazing. And continue buying between 20 to 30%, something like that. And if we continue going to 20, as you call this guy, someone in the space, which always is super bearish to remember his name right now. But he said that we're going to go below 20. And I don't really see that. But if we go below 20, I'm going to jump to 50% over there. Now you will be questioning, if we buy 20 here and 30 below here, and don't continue going down, how do you put in the market the other 50%? Well, you're going to do it on the way up. We're going to have confirmation. We start putting up. Yeah, you want to buy the lowest or full in, but that is never recommendable. I know I don't giving any financial advice, but in general, it's just no the best thing to do, because if you buy here thinking that this was the lower and we continue going down, you're going to be missing over here. And the price, of course, is better. Do we know if it's going to go there or it's going to continue going up? No, we don't know. And because it always exists this uncertainty, that is why it's so important to manage your portfolio and just put certain amount of money on it. And the weekly, I mean, we just, even if we continue going down, it doesn't really matter. This is the moment key that you need to take in order to take profit in the next month and year, because the price is going to break the 120. Believe me, that's going to happen sooner than later. And this is where most of the people make money, when you buy around this area. That is the area you want to buy, because after that, we're going to continue just going up and up and up and up and up and up. You don't want to buy in this area. You don't want to buy here. You don't want to buy here. You want when the market is completely red, like it's right now in these moments. That being said, let me explain you why you should already... even if it's my strategy or not, you should have one, because you don't want to be the mass like everybody. You don't want to be follow everybody and just do what they do, because it's your money who is in play on the table. And if you don't take care of your money, nobody gonna do it for you. And this is the case about, I mean, I really like Raoul Pal, but in this regard, he has been really wrong. And maybe for him, it's not a big problem, because he probably have a lot of money compared to you. But if you following this, if you just following what someone say on internet, you're going to be in a big losses. And this is also why I start making videos as well, guys. Because I realized, like, many people just follow these known people in the space, and then they exactly follow what they do. I never did that. I always take my caution, and I like to criticize, because they are in a bit of better position. They always are in a better position than you, and you need to be careful with that and be aware of that. That's why I create this strategy with all the experience in the last years, and have been working really good for me, because I like to hear stories. I don't want to be completely outside news. I like to hear news, but I don't want to be completely outside of the market, but of the space. But I prefer to read the charts, because what the charts are, this is what the charts tell you is exactly what you need to pay attention. I will explain you now the case of Zcash, but before that, let me play you this video. I'm gonna do a little bit quick. I don't know if you can hear. Let me see if I can fix that. I can fix it right now. Yeah, there we go. So
with us to help provide this for free. So BlockFi and Silvergate have teamed up to partner this, so we can bring this to all of you and for you to share it with as many people as possible. I think you know by now how important this digital revolution
I think you know by now, BlockFi is completed. It's burnout.
is. And I urge you
Out of
to
space.
take part in this.
Stuff like Terra Network. You can just put money straight
There
to
we
the
go.
network and get
BlockFi fell in November 2022. Silvergate in 2023.
20%.
And Terra Luna, come on, everybody knows, went to zero.
And they're basically
Literally
risk-free
to zero.
if you want to own that network.
I'm
Collapse in 2022. I mean, you hear how secure he is, and this is the problem because everybody take it exactly like that, and you need to always criticize and be a little bit like, just think a little bit. You put in your money. He doesn't care if you lose it. I don't think that he does with that. He wants you or he doesn't care about you. But I mean, he needs to be very careful in that, and mostly you, because it's your money, it's your decision, it's you clicking, it's you're the one who doing everything. You put in your money when you hear other people are putting it, and if you lose, it's completely your fault.
massively overweight Sui.
Oversold.
So, come on.
Massively.
Can I ask you, percentages wise, more or less?
I'm definitely over 70% Sui. And that's not anything to do with the foundation that I'm on. That's my just capital allocation of my savings. And I added
So it down 80% from all time. I mean, come on, guys.
some Zcash.
Why?
I bought more Sui, obviously.
And Zcash,
but I added
man,
a bit of Zcash.
Zcash. And this is where I want to go, because this want to go about the news and everything. It doesn't really matter. It's just depending about if you know how to read the market, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. Believe me, you're gonna make it. I do it myself, and you can make it as well. And that's why I'm sharing all these videos, because let me show you this, like Zcash and the weekly. And the weekly is a better picture that you can have always. I was, if you want to do big trades in the long term, this is something I did already in the weekly. Let me just move it a little bit. I was telling you here, we're gonna go on the opposite side, but be careful because we have this potential derivation, I would say as well. We're going already into the overbought territory over here. This is an old video I posted already. I didn't find because I didn't have that much time, but you can go and watch my videos. It was like a few videos ago. And I explained all this. I mean, we never go. This is something I say in whatever time frame. We never enter when we reaching or approaching a previous stop. We want to break. We see we want that they break the price. They break like this. Take this as a support, depending about the timing, of course, and the Fortuna line. And after that, when we hold here, we have a small consolidation, doesn't fail, and we are good in the time and the Fortuna line, then we enter there because we know for sure it's going to continue going up. But if you just listen to news, I mean, I say already since before, because once the price started going up, everybody started to talk about it. And there is just come news. And now it's this news as well. Like now we're in the nuke 25%. Now the reason why it fell is just because someone just was talking with the cloud AI, and well, they found like an issue over that you can mint more sect. I just like to read it, but I don't go fully 100% to this because I already said before, guys. I mean, I didn't notice news gonna come. That's why I don't go 100% to the news. You know, just good to hear what is happening, because of course, if this is true, it could affect even more the price. We see a massive candle over there, but it's just doing exactly the same that Bitcoin. I mean, it's just having the resistance there in the 55 MA right there, and you see it went exactly to this resistance. It can go lower, yeah, maybe it can just have a consolidation as well. It's something that you can keep an eye on it, but that's why it's so important to have a strategy, have indicators that help you to navigate the market and not being just trustful in whatever person say or the news. So I hope that you understood that, guys. Now let me jump a little bit into Bitcoin again, just to make a small summary. The daily, you know already, this area to buy, but don't put much money on it, because we could continue going down. We could continue going down, and that is nice. I mean, I would like to see the price going below 60, going to 50. That would be amazing. Not because I'm bear, it's because I want to buy as much as possible, because later we're going to be rewarded. Exactly as when I came and said to you on October the 6th, guys, and start selling, because the price is again so much up. And after that, we just continue going down and down and down and down and down. And now, if you follow me, and if you did that, not because I say it, but because you follow my strategy. That's why you should go to the description below, because you're gonna follow my strategy and learn from it. So when I'm saying, you also can like double check what actually is happening with the indicators I have and take your own decisions. Maybe I'm wrong, and it's fine. I'm human. but the market it's never wrong. So I say to you there, I was selling and then we start into the bear market. I know I'm a musician, it's just reading the market, and now I want to take this opportunity. So if you sold as well and you're waiting for a good prices to buy, I mean, this is a perfect time. You know, like everybody was crying because did not buy here at the 60. I was buying at 65, 68, remember, and I sold around the 78. And now that it's here again, come on, this is a good price. Everybody wanted to buy at 80 because they was thinking we're going to go to 94. I did say to you, potentially we're going to go to 95, but we need to see first that we break this area. Once we break it, we take it as a support. The next to expect the next price is going to be this one, and we want to see if we go to 100 or not, if we take this as a support, but we didn't. And all to the fractals of the 4-hour charts, which I explained to you before, that just wait. In my previous video, like last video I made, I said just wait. Wait, because in the 4 hours still, we need to see if we can enter or not. And yeah, I mean, we just went parabolic to the downside. So that being said, guys, I hope that this video brings you a little bit of clarity, what actually is happening in the market, what to expect from that, and how to approach it in order to buy something if you want to enter into the market. And yeah, just don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate your support. And see you next time. Don't forget to save in Bitcoin. See you. Ciao, ciao.